you never know. You never know.
It was my last year in Jacksonville. The year before, I had back surgery. Came back, was fucking bawling out, having literally an all-pro year. Like our O coordinator came up to me after one of these games. He's like, "Eb, you're fucking bawling, bro." Like, and they moved me to left guard. That was just a really good fit for me because I'm super violent anyway as a player. And our O coordinator's like, "Dude, you're on track to be an all-pro this year."
Crazy.
I was like, "Fuck
What
yeah."
year was this?
This was 2011. 11 weeks after surgery, so probably like 3 weeks after he said that to me, we're in Pittsburgh playing the Steelers. I wake up in the hotel room. I can't get up because my back is seized up. I don't know what's wrong. I'm like, my fucking hip might be cracked. Maybe I went too hard coming out of the back surgery and like it's just totally fatigued. But I can barely sit down to take a shit like in the morning. I'm like, fuck it. Warrior mentality. I pop some Vicodin, take some Adderall, go down to the team meal. I'm like shuffling through, get on the bus, go to the Heinz Field. Immediately go into the training room to start getting loosened up and worked on. Dude's like got the heating pack on my back. I'm like, dude, I don't know what's going on, but my back is super stiff. More pills. I go to get up off the table after the dude's been with the the Theragun thing for 20 minutes. I can barely get up off the table. I'm like, fuck it, I'll be fine. Go to lie down in front of my locker to stretch more because I'm still fucked up. I look up and I see offensive coordinator, head coach, Jack Del Rio, O-line coach, looking down at me going, "Eb, you going to be able to go today?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and I couldn't get up. So they're like, "All right, you're going to sit down today, Eb. You need a break. You've been, working really hard coming out of that surgery, so you need a break." So I'm like, "Okay." I go and get an MRI the next day on Monday when we get back to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Looks fine. Nothing's really wrong. Go back into the facility. They're like, "Eb, we're just going to give you a week off. Like, you need a week off just to rest." And I love Coach Jack, and he was like, "You just need a rest, man. You came back really strong. You've been kicking ass. Maybe we overworked it. Like, just take a break." So I take a week off, get another MRI the next week because something's just not right. They put me on a steroid pack to jumpstart my system. Get another MRI. Still, nothing's coming up. It's weird. I'm like, dude, I feel like something's wrong here.
That's how I feel right now, currently.
Yeah. Right.
Zero contact sports in me in the last decade. That's how I feel.
But this day, I'm walking into the facility, and I just parked my car in the parking lot, and I'm walking into the facility, and I seize up in the parking lot and brought to my knees. And one of my teammates has to pick me up and help me walk into the training room. They're like, "What is going on, dude?" I'm like, "Bro, my legs are giving out on me. I don't know what's happening." Finally, it takes another 2 MRIs to figure out that I have an infection in my disc from the back surgery. Well, it was really probably from after the back surgery. I have to go on 8 weeks of intravenous antibiotics. During that time, I'm at home. They just keep me home. I have a nurse coming to my house every day to inject me with these fucking antibiotics. I'm watching the Today Show, and the season had really gone to shit. It's like, Jags team sold, head coach fired. That's how I found out at home watching the Today Show. And so they bring in a new head coach. There's a new owner, Shad Khan. I work my ass off. I'm like, fuck it, man. This is what I do. I'll be back. Work my ass off, come back for that 4th year. Spring, I'm getting my legs back under me. My body was fucked up.
Yeah.
You
You ready?